Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are ending Leo season, and we're right around the corner for Virgo season. Now, this is the introduction that will be seen on all of the videos. If you want to bypass the introduction, and I hope you'll watch it at least one time, then press the little timer down there, okay, the minute marker, and that will bypass for anybody that's cross-watching and just kind of interested in what other signs there are out there. Now, I am going to be using, for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. We will go to my Emily Anderson Crystal deck, and I have included the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. Okay, so I've added that to our main readings for the weekend. Now, for this week, for the introduction, I should say, for the overview, what's going on in the world, I will use my Waite Rider and my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So what's going on? I told you that we will be going into Virgo season. That will be on August 22nd. Now, I did talk a little bit about on the 20th, Mars enters Gemini, which will be very interesting. Mars, of course, associated with Aries, the god of war, Gemini, air energy, your thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. And just as kind of just as a thought about this, Geminis are very sharp. So the energies, this will be for everybody. The energies will be very sharp, very clear. And Mars, the god of war, if you've ever ticked off a Gemini, and they can get their things going, they can get their temper going, but they're very sharp, and they know how to basically, the words that fly out of their mouth can cut you down to the size. Okay, now it's something they're very controlled over this. They know what they're saying. So this is not to say that this is going to be affecting Geminis more than anyone else. This is the type of energy we have. Mars in Gemini. And the thing about this is it's lasting a long time. It goes, it's going direct, then it'll go retro, and then it'll go direct. And I can't remember if it's 6 months or 8 months. I do believe that it transitions out of Gemini. I do believe this, that it is in 2023. So we've got a lot of this very sharp, compelling, very strong energy. And Gemini, my wonderful Geminis, I tell you, my mom was a Gemini, and when she really needed to say what she needed to say, oh my goodness, it was, like I said, it could cut the person down to size, cut them off at the knees. Okay, just saying how that is. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. On the 21st, Mercury, which is in Virgo, will oppose Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. So that's that's an opposition. So there is a little bit. Mercury is again about communication, about also electronics. And so opposing Neptune is very dreamy, and Pisces is very dreamy and very deep. And, so it's going to be very clear. It's going to be kind of like, again, we can almost go back to that Saturn in Aquarius about illusions and reality. And this is one of the times that this will also help really separate. It's going to help separate what's real and what's not. Okay, so let's see if I have the time that I do not. Oh, yes. At 11:16 p.m. on the 22nd, and that's Eastern Standard Time, that is when Virgo season will begin. Now, the thing about that with Mercury will only be in that Virgo energy until the 25th. Then it goes into Libra, so we will have some interesting, because Libra is about balance. And my Libras, I'm so sorry. I want to give you all such big hugs. You have not really had an easy time of it since before your season, about, in 2021. It's just been, everything's been trying to shake you up, but we'll see how this all works out for you. Anyway, let's go on and see now I did tell you that I have prayed, meditated, infused the cards with Reiki energy. Oh, I am a intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message as it is given. Yeah, sometimes that's a little hard. Sometimes I want to add on a little bit more, but this is what we do. Okay, so higher power, and again too, I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit. That is my belief system, but it doesn't mean that has to be your belief system. But I mention that so that you can then, take my language and then, adapt it to your beliefs and what you know to be your language. Okay? Okay, hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's see for okay, and the cards are flying. Okay. Now, I do think we had this. This was sideways. I do think we had this, or we had two of the aces on the week reading. So this is the Ace of Wands. Aces is a 1, new beginning, new start. Wands are fire energy, so we're still in Leo. It's also Aries, it's also Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined, very committed, very consuming energy. So this is something, it's a new start, but it's a new start that really means a lot. Now, it's not that emotional cup energy, which you really, it's like, I want this. This is more, the Wands energy is, I have to have this. So this is an energy for the weekend. It's like, I have to have this, or the world has to have this. New beginnings, but it's something that has to be done, has to happen. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I do like that the hand is coming out all bright and shiny, kind of has a sun around it in its own way, has the rays coming from it, but it's coming out of a darkened cloud, so maybe a storm cloud. So there is... Remember, I've been talking about light at the end of that tunnel. Things are going to be changing again, but this is something that's very passionate, very new, I have to have this. I have to have this. So let's see what we have here. Here we are. Anything that's reversed has a little stronger energy. Oh, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me moving, you keep me on air, so thank you. Here we go. Next card is, we had this. We've had this recently. And again, once I deliver my message, I don't always remember when that was. But I do know we had this recently. I think, again, in the week reading, the week prior, the Monday through Thursday. This is reversed, a little stronger message. We do have a 4. Numbers mean something. Numbers have energies to it. Also, the synchronicity of numbers. Many people see the 444s. Many people see the 111s. So 4 is about stability. It is about leadership and organization. This is the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. Virgo, right around the corner. It's also Capricorn, Pluto's in Capricorn, and it's also in Taurus. Money, job, career, could be about your home. It's very tangible energy. So here we have this king sitting on his, his throne in the background with that, and he's guarding his money. He's holding on to his money, but yet his money is, there's money on top, so he's thinking about his money. So there is something going on with the money situation. Now, a lot of times when I'm in my other decks, it's about, reciprocity. It's about, receiving and giving and, and are you giving too much? Are you not giving enough? I'm getting kind of a very guarded energy about money, and it makes sense with all the things that are going on. And yet at the same time, the king does have his money. So the king is wise with his money. The king knows where these gold pentacles are. So he's guarding it, he's watching it, he's thinking about it, he's standing on it. He just, he's just got his money all over himself. He just knows that he has to make sure that he takes care of this. So there is a wisdom here also. If you look at the king, he doesn't look frightened. He doesn't look elated. He does look very aware. So there is an awareness of money energy coming, or we've been having it, because like I said, I think this was part of the Monday through Thursday reading also. Okay, our last card here, the Emperor. So we have another 4 energy here. This is major arcana energy. I do get with the Emperor, again, that stability, that organization, that, that tangible energy here. Now, the Emperor gives me a lot of times with the Emperor, I feel the masculine higher power, okay? And, like with the Empress, it's more the feminine higher power, the Holy Spirit, and then the Emperor is more the, the father energy here, the patriarchal energy here. The Emperor stands above the king. The Emperor, I do love this, one of my subscribers said, the Emperor is above the king without all the drama of the kings. So, very sharp, a lot of wisdom here, a lot of stability, making rulings. So there could be, there's just a lot of, well, and also too, we've got the ram's heads all around too. So we do have, Aries energy with that too. So there could be something going on. Remember Mars in Gemini. So there could be some, some decrees, some sort of, we're talking about whatever's going on, money, new opportunities, things like that. But the king is also ready to get up. The king is ready to move. The king is ready to make some changes also. I shouldn't say that. I mean the Emperor. I kind of feel like, just with the fact that he's got whatever he's wearing, his robe, he's not going to get tripped up. He's not getting tripped up. So interesting stuff. Something happening, watching the money, the Emperor, the higher power, patriarchal, or the masculine energy watching over us. Again, major arcana. So something with money, new opportunities with money, kind of, is it God sent? Is it being, the only thing about the Emperor with these cards is that he does look very stern. He does look very stern to me. He is kind of like that stern father that said, did you do what I told you to do? Let's see what else we might have. What do we have with our Colette Baron read? The Good Tarot for our overview. This is for more of our overview. So we have a 1-4-4 energy. Now, a lot of times, I don't mention this ever. I've really never mentioned this, but if you notice that on some of my cards, I have a little Y, sometimes a YN, and on these cards. Basically, this is a yes card. So if you had a question about your money or something, this also has a yes. But I'm going to say, take that with a little grain of salt. The yes, no's with a grain of salt, because there's been times that I just knew that it was something totally different than what it might have come up with. So let's see what we have. The Emperor also in my other decks represents Michael. Michael is the angel, the archangel, the warrior archangel, the one that leads the archangel, or leads the angelic force for, to defend and to protect too. So let's see what we've got here. Okay. Just one card. Strength. So now we have the Strength card. We have an 8. 8 is an unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. Strength is, usually this is a kindness through strength. There's strength in numbers. There's strength in just doing what is right, doing the right thing. There's strength that helps to tame the wild beasts. A lot of times there is Archangel Ariel is related, or is, in my other decks with the strength. And there is a lot of heaven, earth energy going on with this. So this, whatever this is though, it is kind of have strength through faith, and, just keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes forward, and things do happen, things do move forward. We get through so many things. Anyway, we have that strength. 2 major arcanas. Let's see, is there anything I can see with her per se? Something about her necklace, and I can't quite see what it is, but something about her necklace is attracting me. She does have a mask on, which is interesting. So it's like you do have, you have strength, but it's masked. It's masked. So it's not necessarily right out there. So interesting with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You know what I want. I want you to, let me know if you get another interpretation. I'm always interested. So please comment below. Interesting times, always, always. Schumann resonance it's been kind of getting into a pattern, but it's not, the pattern has been more with the timing than it has been with the veracity. So it's kind of makes me feel like it's like aftershocks or it's pre-shocks, like an earthquake type of energy. Not that we're not having an earthquake, but it's kind of that is what I'm feeling. It's like a precursor or it's an aftershock. So we will see what we will see. Okay, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let me know what you think about this, and why don't we start our readings now? Hello to my Aquarians. How are you, my darlings? I hope it is wonderful for you. This is really an interesting time. We're not ending Saturn in Aquarius, but we're coming to some really interesting energies with Saturn in Aquarius. Okay, so, we are heading towards when Saturn will be moving on, but it's like this is dig deep and dig in deep. I don't know. Do we need to hunker down, my Aquarians? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what's going on. Anyway, shout out to Patty Jo, an old friend who has revisited my life, so shout out. Let's see what we have for my Aquariuses. What do we have for Aquariuses here? Higher power. What do you have for them? Let's see. For this weekend. Okay. Alrighty. First card. Oh, you're going after something you really, really, really want. Anyway, Knights are directional. You point them, you tell them, I think we're going to go here. You don't want to do that with the Knight of Fire, though, just because once you do it, the Knight of Fire just goes, okay, we got it. We're doing it. We're doing it. So you may find that that something isn't necessarily in your control, because once you make the decision, once you say yes, once you say this is what I want, it's just going to happen. Now, Knight's underlying energy, because all the court cards have dual energies. Knight's underlying energy is fire. This is fire. Aries, which, Jupiter is about expansion, and, Jupiter is in Aries right now. It's expansion. It's good fortune. This is what I've been dreaming of. This is what I've been wanting. It's Leo energy, and we're in Leo season. It might be coming towards the end, but we're still there. Leos are going to go after what they want, and it's Sagittarius, the wild adventurer. So my Aquarians, you like to think things through a little bit more. So I always, when I get these cards that are just like, oh, it's going to be out of your control, I get these answers from my Aquariuses. Nah, we got this. We've been thinking about this. So it's not necessarily a choice that's not been reasoned through. However, with that being said, this might be one of those times, my Aquarians, that you're just taken out of your comfort zone and you're going to be in for a wild ride. All right, so the Knight of Fire, but it's going to be a very glamorous ride. If you look at him, he is dressed up to the nines. He is dressed up and, he's going where he needs to go. Very showy energy here. Very look at me energy, which may or may not be something that you want at this time. But passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Here we go. Next card. Ooh, balance, balance, balance. So we have Archangel Zadkiel of the Violet Flame. We have a 14, 1, new beginning. It's a 10 plus a 4, 10 transition. 4 is stability, is leadership, organization. 1 plus 4, it's a 5. Change is a coming. So you need to stay firm. You need to stay, there has to be some control. There has to be some measurement with this, okay? Because this Knight of Fire is very overwhelming. And then we have the Major Arcana, which is universal energy that's just trying to kind of smooth your energy down a little bit. Just kind of chill, just shh. Yeah, you can still have it. You can still have it, my Aquariuses, but just chill just a little bit. We're going to kind of smooth those energies down so that you don't necessarily, let that night just ride off with you into the sunset or into wherever it is going. But it's going to be hard. This balance, and I think that's why they pull out one of the major arcanas, it's like we just have to pull back on the reins just a touch, not a whole lot, just a touch. Okay, so there's this really, I'm going to go, and especially since we had in the introduction that One of Wands, which is like, yes, I want it. Well, this is more fire energy, and I'm going to go get it. And then we have universal God source energy, kind of like, okay, just chill a little bit, using its kind voice. Okay, so here we are. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for the perfect timing. So that kind of pops at me too. So it's kind of saying, even though I'm holding you back, there's going to be a time where I'm going to want you to run ahead. I'm going to, so wait for that perfect timing. That's when you're going to just go for what it is you want. Something happening this weekend. Okay, next card. The Two of Earth. Okay, two crossroads, choices coming together. Earth energy is Capricorn. Yeah, we have Pluto and Capricorn. It's also Taurus, and it's also Virgo. All three of these Earth energies are very strong at this moment. Money, job, also your career. It's also possibility for a new career. It's also home. So there's some choices. There's some decisions. There might even be coming to a new home, coming to a new career. It just feels, a lot of decision making with this too. So we have a 1-4-2-2-4-1 energy here. There's a lot of, okay, I need to, again, could be an opportunity that just knocks your socks off. It just feels so right. It's so great. It's like, I want this. We have this. Hey, think about it just a bit. There's not a lot that gets Aquarius, you think things through. There's not a lot that throws you off of that control, that sense of control. You like to, well, let me muddle this through a little bit. Let me think this through. But something could be going on this weekend that just kind of like, this is what I want. So we have balance in the Two of Earth to just kind of ground you a little bit more so, to kind of tell you to hold your horses a little bit, to, just not yet, not quite. Just wait a second, just, okay? So the Two of Earth is too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So this is trying to ground you. This is you just saying, I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What's your choice? What choice are you going to make, my Aquarians? Okay, let's see what we have here for my Aquariuses. Higher power. What else do you want to tell us? What else? Okay. Intuition. Woo. Okay, so we have that. We have another two. This is the High Priestess. So you have two major arcana cards here. The High Priestess gives you that, kind of that your third eye chakra. It gives you that gut energy too. It's like, this is what I need to do. You will know what you need to do. You will know the right path to go on. But you have to listen to your intuition. You have to make some time to maybe sit still for a few minutes. Meditating does not have to take a long time. I do a lot of that in my car. Okay, or I do a lot of prayer in my car. What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to be going? Also, too, with the High Priestess, she doesn't show you more than what you can handle. So if you're feeling a little stretched, if you're feeling a little bit like there's too much going on, it's because you can handle what she's giving you. Okay? So use your intuition, my Aquarians. Interesting. 1-4-2-2-2-2-4-1. Okay, let's see what Angels of Abundance has to say for my Aquarians. Here we go. Come on. Here we are. All right. Pick them up. This one is reversed. You won't be able to read them. I'll read them to you. Savings. Interesting. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Interesting with this. Are you able to do this because you've been preparing? What does this mean? I'll read it again. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So it kind of goes along with, like I'm saying, that here this is this opportunity. It's so big. And, in my Aquarians, I said, well, you tell me that, hey, don't sweat it, Debbie. We're prepared. We've been preparing. So there's a lot of preparation. You've been preparing. It could be that you've been preparing for this weekend. What is it about? Is it about a wonderful dream vacation, or is it a wonderful career opportunity, or starting something just wonderful? Just feels good. Okay, crystal or energy for our Aquariuses reversed. Peridot. Well, this is good. Well-being, attracting money, good luck charm, healing, heartbreak. So let me know. Comment, my Aquarians. What is this all about? I love to hear it from you, to let me know. Okay, take a moment to, besides commenting, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notification. As always, though, my Aquariuses, most importantly, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.